based in US, entire client base is in the United States, and we have the marketing office in India. Now that itself says volumes of how we generate our business, how we generate leads, who do we talk to, where do we get these people from, and how do we reach out to them. A predominant amount of our inquiries and everything comes from the social media, from the website, from a lot of these digital campaigns which we run. Now, I just wanted to set the context a little bit. We have had a lot of sessions today where people spoke about having relevant content, having innovative products. We just had an interesting discussion or a session on the Karlo Shadi, right? That's a very unique kind of concept wherein the product is a mattress. You are actually not telling the benefits of the mattress. I mean, you are in a way, but you're not telling about the product features. You're talking about the story which accompanies that product experience. Right? That itself is a great way to create different types of content. And then the innovation in the content type also was well known because they created GIFs, they created videos. A lot of that were created. Now, the challenge, which it's not that easy because there is a lot of cost involved, there is a lot of innovation, time, effort, everything has to go into all of that. And not everyone can actually get similar kind of success from the exact same campaign. If you try creating the same video for your industry, it may or may not work, right? So what exactly works? Why does it happen that 99% of the social media posts which we are making does not get any engagement at all? We go there, post our white papers, we go there, post our blogs, nobody likes them, and we write another blog, and then we post it again. We do not get any likes anymore. So what exactly is the problem? We wanted to discuss more on that. How do we create more effective content which is of relevance to the users, right? I wanted to give an example, and then I wanted to throw open this question for the entire panel. So let's talk about I will give this example that we are, say suppose there are like 10 people who are there in a meeting room, physical meeting room, like this, right? And there is one guy who is just outside the door. He starts running towards all of us, maybe in a group, small group who is there. And then he asks them and shows them the white paper. This is the white paper which we wrote, right? This is informative. We are not selling anything in it. This is fully informative. All of you look at the guy with a very odd kind of a look. You would say, okay, so, and maybe the last thing which you can tell is you can ignore him, or you maybe would want to move to somewhere else, right? Now, what happened? You had informative content. You had the passion to run all the way from there and came and attend. You found out where the people are discussing. You know where the mistake was? The mistake was that you didn't listen to it. You were not relevant to the conversation. When you are relevant, for example, these videos which we saw, when we are relevant, we start seeing a lot of more benefits from social media. I would like to throw open this question now that has social media marketing worked for you? And if it has, how? If you can give some examples.
Okay, so we heard the previous speakers speaking about the content marketing. I think the most important thing is when you're designing any campaign, make sure it's emotionally engaging. If it is not, it's just going to be for the hope. This thing went viral, we never anticipated. So when Rich crossed 100 million, 120 million in 2-3 weeks, we said, what is the tangible benefit of this? Okay, we made this noise, our share of voice has improved. So a simple formula, we looked at the web traffic, both on brand.com and aggregators like MakeMyTrip, Booking.com, Expedia. We looked at our engagement, and clearly if you look at on a line graph, there was a direct correlation. So traffic was increasing 1 or 2 days after the spikes. Then we said, got to look at the conversion. So we looked at the past history from January till April. What was the average